Yeah. Genesis 37-50. If God shows you the dream early, don't be surprised if the road feels backwards. Yeah. Young coat of many colors, favor on his frame. 11 stars bowing, sun and moon the same. Dreams too big for the dinner table talk. Brothers heard the vision, felt the envy walk. Father loved him loud, he ain't choose that role, but the gift on his life hit a sensitive soul. They said, here comes the dreamer, yeah, he heard that tone. When God marks you early, you gon' walk alone. In the fields with the sheep, mind full of skies. Didn't know revelation could cost you your life. What you see in the spirit might offend the flesh. Truth sound like pride when hearts ain't blessed. From the pit to the palace, he been through fire. Dreamed in it changing when the chains got tighter. What they meant for evil, God turned to a throne. If he gave the vision, he'll get him home. From the pit to the palace, don't panic, stay clean. Delay ain't denial when you serving the king. Hold on to the promise, even bruised and broke. Same God in the pit, put him next to the throne. Brothers plotted murder, then they changed the plan. Sold him for some silver to a caravan. Stripped him of the coat, threw him in the hole. Funny how your blood can be the first to let go. No crime, no case, no final goodbye. Just silence in the pit, stars up in the sky like God. You showed him glory, why it feel like a lie? But heaven don't explain every step in real time. Pulled from the pit, but not into peace. Chains on his wrist, still God's decree. Sometimes rescue look like another test, but obedience still beats being bitter and stressed. From the pit to the palace, yeah, he been through fire. Dream didn't change it when the chains got tighter. What they meant for evil, God turned to a throne. If he gave the vision, he'll get him home. From the pit to the palace, don't panic, stay clean. Delay ain't denial when you serving the king. Hold on to the promise, even bruised and broke. Same God in the pit, put him next to the throne. Foreign land, foreign tongue, still walked upright. Excellence followed him even in servitude life. Potiphar saw the blessing on whatever he touched. When God is with you, increase, don't need luck. Then temptation came dressed like opportunity. Behind closed doors, private immunity. She wanted his body, he wanted his soul. How could he sin against God for the gold? Ran out the house, left his coat in her hand. Lost his position just to keep his stand. Integrity costly, yeah, it sent him to jail. But clean hands matter more than a quick detail. Locked up, falsely accused. No voice, no appeal, but God still speaking through dreams that feel real. Cupbearer, baker, visions in the night. He told them both the meaning. God got it right. One lived, one died, just like he said. Remember him, he hoped, then silence instead. 2 more years in the cell with no update. When God delays the door, he upgrading the gate. Still serving in the dark, still faithful and calm. His gift still worked even when he was wrong. What he carried wasn't canceled by chains or bars. God trains rulers in hidden yards. The rebel had a dream nobody could break. 7 years plenty, 7 years of famine and ache. They remembered his name when the crisis hit. Funny how he makes room for the God in your gift. Shaved up, cleaned up, standing before kings. 1 moment from dungeon to interpreting dreams. He said it's not me, kept the credit true. Gave God the glory, watch what he do. Second in command, ring on his hand. From slave to ruler of the strongest land. Wisdom for the future, stored up the grain. God used to suffering to save whole plains. From the pit to the palace, now look how it ends. What felt like rejection was heaven's prayer. If God showed the dream, don't fold in the smoke. Same God in the pit, put him next to the throne. If family came knocking, guess who we saw? Same brothers who sold him now begging for more. Power in his hand, vengeance in his sight. But God don't raise leaders to replay the night. Tested their hearts, watch repentance speak. Saw Judah stand up, saw humility. Tears hit the floor, he couldn't pretend. I'm Joseph, your brother, truth in the end. You meant it for evil, God meant it for good. To save many lives just like he said he would. What a plot twist, only grace can right. When forgiveness beats bitterness, you walk in light. If the dream feels distant, if the pit feels loud, if the prison seasons got you questioned now, don't rush the story, don't cut the page. God crowns patience not just talent and rage. From the pit to the palace, now would truth be known. God don't waste pain, he builds thrones. What they meant for evil, he flipped the tone. If he gave the vision, he'll lead the road. From the pit to the palace, testify bold. The dream survived, change lies, years isn't cold. Same God then, yeah, he still reigns. From Joseph to us, he breaks every chain.